Hi everyone, welcome back to week 3 and day 1 of the session. Today we are exclusively seeing the backend system and REST API using the Node.js as well as Express. Today we are going to seeing the client server communication, how the REST API with operational analogies to interact with clients, as well as setting a local node engines, executing the backend points with the respective terminals. Today we are seeing the Express and fundamentals. You're able to see those. With the minimalist web framework, it makes a building servers and API node faster and simpler. As a basic setup, create an app, choose a port, and using the app listen. It's the function to be used in that, and to start accepting request also. From routing basics, we are using some get, post, put, and delete. These are all under the CRUD operations in it. It is a main important thing. We are using the upcoming videos. We able to test the local host as well as using the CRUD operations. Now we come upon middleware deep dive. Like middleware request flow, it's from the runs between the incoming request and outgoing the response, the process of the data or logic. It be the types to application level, router level, built-in, and the third-party middleware after the scope and source. And come upon with for example like Express JSON, and then more than help to price data. It is all very important things to allow these type of middlewares. Now we come upon to the REST API principles. As you see, they are stateless communication as well as a uniform interference and scalable APIs. And HTTP methods, the CRUD operation I already said, put, get method, and delete, these and all under the CRUD operations. As well as the stated codes to be the 201 400, these type of the endpoints should be created while we running or running the local host. Next we come upon with the API users, and these a path we can be easily to command in a terminal should get a desirable output. Next we come upon with the query as well as the response handling session. According to this, the status should be the HTTP status codes. Params and query with the roots are the best for the comparable to Postman, as well as we are running in the local host itself. It's not a worry about that. Later on we deploy it in Postman. In this video we are testing that local host and how we creating the API and running in the local host also. According to this CRUD operation testing workflow, it create a read, update, delete, and sequence in a confirm API behaves and correctively to the end. So that we are configure in this video. So now you able to see what we are going to modify in it. Just to put a prompt in that, like command make directory, and see the line by line command. You easily understand how the run the terminal to get the API is running. After that npm install, and next finally you get the directory and you run dev, and you able to see the API is running. It is a local host pod. You may use to testing in wherever it tools like a Postman as well as a Thunder client. A lot of tools to testing the API. Now you able to see the server.js which we connected to the API linking. So that's why I show the code. According to this, this is a main client server communication under the operational analogies, as I said before. So that's why the setting the local nodes, the engine should be the executing the backend entry points via terminals. In this the JSON package, products, and as well as user, we able to easily local host in it, respective path port. Once the API is running, means we can host it in testing in several tools, like as I said before, Thunder client, Postman, and local host also. Now I just show up on what are the packages we are using in it. In the C terminal, you will be able to see the localhost, the API is running code. Let us see the correct steps to execute the all type of localhost in every projects. Now we use the server.js, what we are going to connect it with interlude package and script.js within the server.js. Actually, this is an entire backend features what we are going to interlude with all type of package.js and then server, while through it running the API properly. So once you do any modification or changes, you just must need to save it once, and after that you connecting the full commanded in terminal what I show in this video, you able to easily run the API itself. If you have any doubts, you may ask in comment section also. So once go through this mind map and understand the core concepts and what is the express flow and backend analogy with the entry point terminals through the backend engine setting up. So now we run the localhost. You can easily able to see the JSON what we are going to products as well as the users also. So it is run its localhost successfully. Hope you guys understand this, how API is running and how the analogy is set up at backend. So thank you for watching, guys.